guys, and welcome back to another sports talking video on the channel. And today we'll be on Squiggle.com today for the ladder predictor. So let's get into it. First of all, is the Demon taking on the Gold Coast Suns? I reckon it'll be a close one. So I'm going to tip the Demons by 10 points. So then that's actually no, I'll tip the Demons by 8 points. But I don't know how to do this. The scores will be Melbourne 96 and Suns will probably I reckon it'll be a close one, so they'll be like 87. Next game is Hawthorn taking on Brisbane. I'm going to tip Brisbane by a couple of points. I'll tip Brisbane to get 111, Hawthorn to get maybe 101. So I'm going to tip Brisbane by 10. I reckon Adelaide will probably score like 45. Actually, no, they are a low-scoring team, but I'll put them 69. And Bulldogs, they're not really a high-scoring team, but I'll put the Western Bulldogs as like 94. Now we're into that. Now, Collingwood taking on Eagles. I'm actually going to pick Collingwood. So I'll put Collingwood. They'll probably get like 87, and the West Coast Eagles will get, it's probably going to be like a 5 points, so they'll get 82. I'm not just doing this for my tips. Actually, I forgot to show you the ladder, so that moves Collingwood up to 14th. So yeah, now I reckon Bombers probably 75 to 90. Actually no, like 105. Okay, next, GWS taking on Port. GWS will probably be 85, and Port will be 97 probably. And as I said, guys, I'm not just doing this for my tips. I'm just going to do it just fun. I'm not doing this for my tips. I'm supposed to be saying. And that moves Port Adelaide down to 4th. I think that's where they were. I don't think that they moved. Now Geelong, they are 3rd, and I reckon they'll get this win, but not by too much. So I will say Geelong by like 22 points. Get back. Scores. Yeah, I actually reckon those will be some pretty good scores. Hang on, I need to do the Carlton. Hang on, enter. Carlton scores. I reckon Carlton will lose. So I reckon St Kilda will probably score like 109. And Carlton, they won't. I think Carlton will only score like 77. No, and that moves Carlton, I think, till they were there, and it moves St Kilda to 8 inside the 8. So I actually reckon Richmond will win this game. Let's go back. I reckon Richmond will win this game, probably like 91 to 73. That moves Richmond to 8th, and St Kilda kicked out of the 8th, now they're 9th. So the Dockers are 12th and Brisbane's 5th. Let's get this on. I reckon Dockers will lose this game. So I'll I don't reckon Dockers will score that much, or like 57, and Brisbane's probably be like 78. And I could have different things in my tips. I could like tip them different in my tips. But like, as I was saying, these aren't for my tips. These are just... I actually reckon Carlton will get a 5-point win. Carlton probably like 97 and Suns probably like 92. Oh yeah. No, that moves Carlton to 12th. No, Geelong taking on the GWS Giants. Geelong should win, actually, and Geelong will probably be like 99, and GWS probably 77. Let's enter that. That moves Geelong to 1st on the ladder, and GWS to 10th. Hawthorn taking on Collingwood. I'm actually gonna tip Collingwood will be like 67, and Hawthorn will probably be 66. I reckon Collingwood with a 1-point win. Next, Richmond v North. It's at the G, and Richmond are pretty good at the G. North used to have their home ground at the G, but now it's not. They both play pretty good at the G, but I'm going to tip Richmond by a couple of points. Actually, I think that's what Richmond should score, just add like 1 more point. And maybe North could get 0. No, 1. Okay, I reckon North will get about 65. That should be pretty good. That moves Richmond to 7. I reckon, get back. I reckon that, how did I get back? I reckon that the Sydney Swans will get actually no. It'll probably be a close one, like a 7-point victory. So I'm tipping St Kilda probably 77, and they'll probably be 83. Isn't that that's a 6-point win. Next is these two teams. Bulldogs, that should be pretty good. Yeah, I think those will probably be the scores now. Adelaide Port should be pretty easy for Port. I reckon be one of Adelaide's low-scoring games. And Port's 94. That moves Port to 3rd on the ladder. Now West Coast, Melbourne 90, West Coast 87. It's a pretty close one. West Melbourne under 3rd. They should win, but they're in bad form, so I'm gonna tip not Collingwood. I'm not like gonna tip in my tip. Maybe Collingwood like 69 and them 80. Cardinia Park should be pretty easy for Geelong, right? I reckon that's what Geelong's scoring, like 67. I actually think this will be a draw, so I will tip Gold Coast 75. Actually, no, 74. 74 to draw. Now, ooh. GEELONG should get the job done, but I'm not gonna know how they're playing back then. But I'm actually gonna tip Richmond, because if they would have won their last couple of games, then that's what I reckon. I actually reckon that's what they'll score. Probably a 5-point victory in the end. Bulldogs easy. $93. I think the Hawthorn could get kicked off the zone but miss it. So I'm gonna tip Hawthorn like 70. Actually no, 83. What's my last done first? I'm not going to worry about the scores. I'm just going to do how much I think they'll win by. These probably should win by 12. The Kangaroos taking on Sydney. I reckon Sydney should probably win by like 15 or something. Okay. Oh, that should be a pretty easy one for Port by lots. Alright. West Coast should probably win it. Yeah, they are going to. By 30, but nearly. Okay, next is... Ooh, this will be a pretty tough one for both of these teams, but I'm tipping West Coast by 10 or 10, yeah. GEELONG by 20. Collingwood by 20s probably. Ooh, D. I reckon the Cats. Actually, no, the D's. D's by 30. Richmond. It won't be by lots, but like 20. 21. Ooh, yep. Oh, I thought it would actually be a close one. Gonna do North by 30. This will be the letter at the end with Hawthorn at last. Okay, so first will be Bulldogs taking on Port. I reckon Bulldogs should win. Then I reckon actually Sydney should win, Brisbane should win, and Geelong should win. And then next I reckon Sydney. Then hang on. So then, you can't really tip more, can you? Oh, that one. I reckon Geelong. No, they're not reversing anybody though. I'm gonna start again. So Bulldog, I actually reckon Port now. And Geelong. So now I reckon they should win it in a thriller. And both. Now the prelim final, I reckon it might be the Bulldogs and the Gunny taking on Port Adelaide. Then the Bulldogs are the winner. Okay guys, well that's it. I'm going to end the video. Definitely don't forget to